So had a pretty busy last couple days. It's like somebody opened up the floodgates on eBay, so I was going to give a little quick rundown and show exactly what moved from me. I'm pretty much almost 1,000 in just 2 days here, off a small amount of items, so bear with me here and check it out. So we got this shampoo and conditioner. It's a discontinued item, so it went pretty good for $69. Monster High, now this is a reproduction one. Monster High can still sell for a lot of money, and some of the original prints or the original pieces go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Got the Toshiba DVD combo. This is one of my bread and butter sales. You grab all vintage electronics. It's kind of like my niche, and it's probably been one of the best categories I've had ever since I started reselling, and it continues today, right along with the Jensen cassette car stereo headset thing that I got, the head unit. That actually surprised me. It was brand new in the package. So I thought, but realistically it had been opened before, just never installed, and it was a really nice flip for a $5 buy. And continuing on with my electronics wave, we got the web TV. Who remember those web TVs? See, back in the early 2000s when the internet was becoming, I guess, what it is today, there was all these different devices, and this one really never took off, but it was a pretty cool concept. And you know, I really probably would have never bought it if it wasn't new, or with the original box. That's the only reason I bought it. It had the box. It was still wrapped in packaging, and it still had all of the accessories. So, and you know, moving that right along into my Sony boombox, I sell these all the time. Even some of the older Sony boom boxes, it's something that always moves for me. Even if the cassette player don't work, like this particular one didn't work, and it's still sold for decent money. And then there's my Tretchkov. This is one of my first ever big art sales. I've sold a few pieces of art, and this isn't really big, but to me, thrifting and learning art as I go, this was a huge score for me to be able to identify this and flip it so fast. And then we move on to these Thurgood boots, and they end up being $40. They're ran down. They're kind of, I'd say, I wouldn't even say gently used. I'd say they are pretty used, and they still sold for a decent amount. I'm working on learning more about clothing and getting into it, so that's something, you know, that's kind of like a work in progress. Glass isn't really moving the way it used to be. I got these Princess House tempered bulls, and for me, glass used to be one of the best sellers, but right now, as of the last 6 to 8 months, it hasn't really been moving at all. And the last thing here to really worth noting is this cottage core farmhouse style bread box. The cottage themed is just, I feel like it's never going to go away. I feel like it's only catching more fire. So it's definitely a really good category to source in, and it's definitely a category that I'm always looking to source more in. That's it for this, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little rundown, and I'll be back with you guys live tomorrow night, Wednesday night, for From the Bottom.